Logaran Zechi and Zani Yang de Sochi Lacon Aminduto, and only Messeton la Tene. And you show you Shina Sansone, Tatana Tono, and you net to do, net to get it, and you want to Yondon, Timothy Nostria, in number 0 now.
His name was Lopka Rungzen or Lopsang Pelden. He was a friend of mine of 12 years. And I can tell you that before he died, he left several messages for the world. Is that he said, we need unity within our community, but also importantly, he also acknowledged the great works of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, what he has done for the people, and that his birthday was coming up, and whatever he does, the morning should be put aside and celebrate his birthday. But one other thing is that he pointed out was the importance of independence and why losing your independence is such a devastating thing. You see, my friend Lopka was an activist known for constantly trying to educate others, whether it's through rallies, whether it's through protests, whether it's through just walking the street, of educating people about the independence of Tibet. Now, why is that important? It's because, look, in Tibet, we have seen horrific things happen to its people. 6,000 monasteries were destroyed. The Panchen Lama, when he was a kid, was kidnapped, and a fake individual who's claiming to be the Panchen Lama is now in place, doing the biddings of the Chinese Communist Party.
So you're saying the Dalai Lama is the Panchu Lama now?
No. So the Panchen Lama is actually one of the responsible bodies of recognizing the Dalai Lama, along with many other entities with him together. But by controlling the Panchen Lama, what the Chinese Communist Party is trying to do is they're essentially trying to recognize their own Dalai Lama after the current one passed away.
So they're trying to appoint the new Dalai Lama. But the problem with that is Chinese is very atheist. They don't believe in any religion.
Right, exactly.
They appoint the Dalai Lama?
Exactly. For an atheist regime to recognize the Dalai Lama, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Right, they must have an ulterior motive.
Exactly. Right. It's to assert their eternal dominance over Tibet. My friend Loka's message is the following: is that the self-immolation sort of represents, although nobody condones it, right, and nobody should condone it, but understandably so, it represents what Tibetans are feeling every day inside, and it represents what people under communism are feeling every day inside, where their identity is stricken, their rights are taken away, and look, we just celebrated our July 4th. Well, my message to your viewers is that the spirit of July 4th should be well and alive in every American. And anybody who has doubts about the values of this country, or anything about this country, they should look at what has happened to a place like Tibet or East Turkestan or Southern Mongolia, wherever it may be, right? Where all these places have lost their freedoms due to a communist rule.
Dolma, I mean, 1 million Tibetan children basically forcibly assimilated. This is what came out of the UN Special Rapporteur's press release in 2023 through that residential school system, the closure of Tibetan schools, monasteries, the separation of children from their parents. Is this economic?
Absolutely not. When Mao Zedong first invaded Tibet, he said that if we have to safeguard China, its national China as a territory whole, we have to occupy Tibet and take control over the Tibet as a territory and both the population. So what they did in the last 7 decades is during the Cultural Revolutions, they targeted Tibetan culture, but since Deng Xiaoping, and then we have the Jiang Zemin and then Hu Jintao, they have developed this policy called development and stability. Because we are bringing development, and then that's the only way for bringing stability and unity, and then to control the protest. So if people are happy, they will not go and protest. But then at the same time, when you see the developments, you see the investment they are making, large part of the investment goes only to the infrastructure, building roads and all. Investment for the education of Tibetan people and also for the protection of culture is only about 2 to 3% of the big budget investment they are spending. So actually economic development is not really bringing the legitimacy and the loyalty they want to conquer from the Tibetan people. So that's again a failure. So what happened next? For China, Tibet, a sense of belonging, I as a Tibetan, that's the biggest challenge. So that's the residential building is the one of the mechanism to bring up the idea that you are not Tibetan, you are Chinese nation. Some parents even have to take away their children and run away in the forest to hide from that forceful, enrollment in that imposition. But what happened is in that schools, you have been forcefully abducted in their school and separation from your parents so that you couldn't speak Tibetan language. So now we see a different kind of videos that are coming from Tibet where children are like, we are not Tibet, we are Chinese. So that they are brainwashed and learn from the schools.
Right. And that erasure of identity that was mentioned. Sana, just very quickly, I mean, could you compare for us countries like India, the UK, United States, a huge diversity of languages, but they're not doing the same sort of thing, separating children from their families, closing down any local schools that might be teaching those language. Speaking of that new Chinese law, US Senator John Curtis said the Chinese Communist Party's new ethnic conformity law signals an escalation in Beijing's long-standing campaign to erase the cultural identities of Tibetans, Uyghurs, Mongolians, Christians, and other minorities, all while giving the CCP a pretext to intimidate critics far beyond China's borders. Doma, if I could start with you first, could you, give us an overall sense of the feeling amongst the Tibetan community at this point in time, the feeling about Lobka, Mr. Rangan's death, China's new law? How are they responding?
As Tibetans, we are still processing what happened on 2nd July in front of the United Nations. And for me, it's emotionally, I need to take a lot of courage to speak whenever asked questions about Lobsang. Because and since he set himself on fire on 2nd July, yesterday in Taiwan, we marked the second week of his death anniversary and also memorial. We had a prayer and all. So for us, there are a lot of different mix of emotion going on. It's emotions of anger. Tibetans all over the world, including Westerns in India and also Taiwan, has been staging protests in front of the United Nations, calling for their silence on the Tibet issue, and also protesting the chief of the United Nations Human Rights. So if we read his video statement before he sets himself on fire, and if we read the act, how it has been carried, the act of self-immolation happened day after the implementations of the so-called ethnic unity and progressive law first. Second is the act happened just in front of the United Nations. And third, when he carried this act, he was holding a Tibetan national flag. Fourth, he was wearing a Tibetan traditional dress. That's, symbolized our identity. Fourth, he was carrying a placard which says Free Tibet and China out of Tibet. So this act is to call the international community, especially international community like the United Nations, that has we have a United Nations human rights clauses that promises of the protections of the human rights. So that has failed a long time. So in a way, you can say it's a desperate act to call the international community, not just targeting the Chinese ethnic law. So yes, absolutely.
The United States, Marco Rubio's very short ex-post last year, wishing the Dalai Lama a happy 90th birthday, triggered basically an attack by Chinese spokesperson Mao Ning, who asked him to stop meddling and said, as is widely known, the 14th Dalai Lama is not a pure religious figure, but a political exile engaged in anti-China separatist activities under the cloak of religion.
我们要强调的是，西藏自古以来就是中国领土不可分割的一部分。
How dangerous? We can see that this is cultural expression sort of being securitized outside of China. They're referring to the Secretary of State in the US tweeting. How dangerous is it that Beijing is deliberately blurring religion and politics in the form of the Dalai Lama?
Yes, China, as we see, when they speak about His Holiness, including the Secretary of State's, birthday wishes for His Holiness, and also including the reincarnations. There are a lot of irony and paradox going on because China is an atheist. CCP is an atheist party. They don't believe in religions, yet they want to interfere in the religious matter.
They don't believe in reincarnation, do they?
Absolutely. So His Holiness has said, first, if you want to interfere in the my reincarnation, first, why don't you go and find Mao Zedong reincarnation? But that is one thing. But what I wanted to say is they don't believe in religion and they want to interfere. And then irony is also that they call His Holiness as a splittist and call him demonize him with a different kind of name. But at the same time, they want to have a control over his reincarnations, religious, and also, like you mentioned, the kind of the securitizations of the cultures and religion outside China. So it's China for Tibetan, like I mentioned in my first point. Everything, including His Holiness, including identity, is securitized. For them, it's a matter of the national security. So yes.
Okay, we're going to have to end it there. Thank you so much, Dolma Tsaring and Sana Hashmi, for joining Taiwan Talks today. If you liked our show, please search for us on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, and hit subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching the show today. Stay safe and see you next time. Rangli meche pigi ya sung zang, tini ke nyangzhi je so ke ta zhongqian tu kare lo re sa yina, ani chi tanda ki kozo tanda ma tewa me tanda tewa yin se, ani tanda loka rang zige rangli meche pigi di me me se nge ke leka lengen tu zir yina, kono zo ke ta nyangzhi je so ke de sung me na tu zi yin taro dang, ani chi loka rang zige ke rangli meche pigi ya la tene, ani chi ta loka rang zige den zhe yo chola, ani chi tu su yo ta.
Gabriel, please.
Thanks, Steph. A couple of questions. I know the Secretary General doesn't control what happens outside of the gates of this building. Nevertheless, on Thursday afternoon, a protester outside of the UN set themselves on fire. I think the word is self-immolation. Does the Secretary General have any comment about that incident?
Yeah, I mean, what happened on Thursday afternoon is absolutely tragic on a human level, on any level. Two of our security officers who were posted, who were just outside, saw what happened. They rushed across the street with fire extinguishers. They tried to extinguish the flames. They were the first ones on the scene. Then we know the New York City Fire Department, police also showed up. We're obviously saddened by the tragic incident, and we offer our condolences to his family.
Does he have any comment about the issue that the protester was out in front of the UN for, or the issue he was protesting or raising?
The issue of
he was from Tibet.
Yeah, I mean
the issue of Tibet.
Listen, it's hard to imagine what would propel a human being to do that to themselves. On the broader issue, I think for us it is, and the Secretary General said this many times, that in any country it is important that minorities are respected and that they are also made to feel as part of the whole.
Question from Reuters.
路透社，一个西藏独立运动人士在纽约联合国总部门前自焚身亡，外交部对此有何评论？
We've noticed relevant coverage. It is believed that relevant country would handle it in accordance with its own law. What I want to emphasize that Xizang has been always an inalienable part of China's territory since ancient times. Next question, please.
아니 사건 소소로 여기 간데 대송 사건 도전이나 다 먼저 봤다 이는 사건 전에 간 사건 요즘 뭐 보여라 이제 과 동나든 사건 투자 뭐 보여라 这是他们那了研究节能呢，只能老个让这个让里面去当，你这当一个队，当这个呢，当别个个吧。他这个这恰从那个的这嘛送一个，他啥讲起来你去约嘛，他伊那是他啥讲的他的确的是。你这3年可能开个啊送张，农业保持当这这点多几天有的是。你到那啥讲的多呢，把路当年等着几天是。他第一就是那了那个这个的啥，伊那个这他baby 个那了，他baby 个那了那个这兄弟个做兄，他兄当。兄弟嘛，因为做不当，等年他西都说当，你刚才给当，他对那个做不当，他对可能给老个可能给这场面那个就当然这样的是，他对嘛在老个那呀，老个顺便呢，老个里呀，马个一弄就等于，老个他看得见呢，这个咱们给了那就看得等于都场面我就当然这样的是，因为啊，搞的解释呢，我就当然这单独也得嘛都，我就第一头呢，上的呢。亚的都，你的那些，那个就给看些嘛的，也是那么子的兄弟。你那我这单独有的，当然这样的有的也是的，对的，刚大家那对啊，你那个这当他工作需要长嘛的，年纪长嘛的我这几，他当然这样的，你那当然的这当的那了呢，他3年说是小军的兄弟给，你年纪的这的，我真的一个那了呢，你的就卡都路的嘛，都这些就有嘛的是。这些没就的，搞得讲这些就有嘛的是，因为那么做，你有这个大家人那么长嘛的，你这他不过西班牙嘛的是，那么咱们上那个国多有眼的，那么咱们个这搞了刚才这团家的推荐，他有眼的，千万都别人弄去年最多还过眼的，等那个因为一了下边个托呢，那个原因呢都是呢，大家那个那么做弄切通个托呢，这些就有嘛的是。切通个多，这些没就个就这样的是，那么这个上那个多的，澳全部都有记了，那个一切的热话等，等那一切多呢，这些就没啥的。当然，我做老家让这个让里面去票来点呢，我做搞了刚上去当然这有的是，但到呢我做大哥的是，差嘛，但到大哥在工作，但到对的看了送餐送当，就算记得了，小区一个大哥个有啊，西南上送就管大哥个有啊，你还是八送就管大哥个有啊，前地穷送就管大哥啊，第一套那个做大哥个的是，他这个越南的。打档的我这个日子呢，打档这样，但他刚懂我就说，那年我就别给来把那路家下就主要俺一坨呢，你刚啦，刚给接打继续，对，刚个接把的是，刚接把的是，刚了接把的是，接打接把的是，继续接把的是，熊啊，他们那路呢，我就都是讲呢，主要俺一坨打头个的是，第打头啊，呢，我这那天搞了刚上去，他搞了个就拉头的啥的，他那天的多那么准的点个探究个那么准主要呢的，他们个让数的是，让家的是，搞的是呢，那个让这个让里面去拼呢，可能不说中白的。主要没这些东西解决的搞的是呢，厕所跟就这样的，他的过来开学的，他厕所跟就这样的。第一东西的快牛啊的，快牛在的他们怎么那个升级干的人呢？现在呢我就搞的截图的是，现在是呢升级等片个我就搞的截的是。对我这个热话的一切呢，他的介绍的，他全路说出来蛮多有的呢，我就哪不难去介呢？你去单边去送肉，你就把等把的落下来说吧介，第一就是那了，你花的没闹介，我对的是，等到送上俺那么这个地方介呢，你搞的学个月的是呢，讲的那个技能，你搞了个技能。但民党大约上这个银行这个，你搞的就是那么做呢，水军的那路多呢，工业有那些个，全都那么做了，你平时给具体个钱多呢，你外面那路就是得讲究是在那个月的，等到多的是，那么做对兄弟兄，但是那样那么做呢，你这打老个人生最比个，然后你才能得在那了，你这那么做个马街啊，呢，你的。你打人，老人，马桶着呢，去干嘛？一个把的呢，你那么这个电脑上呢是，你外面那呢是那么从电电给兄弟兄，你打的等待经验，等你那么做呢，你打个老个就是工作那么做呢，你一个先比较呢，那么做呢，等到人呢，没对呢，先比较的人，那么这个你的人才就是呢，都是讲外面那呢是的学，你他们打上一工作上在学跟手上就嘛学生。